Hey Tea Sippers, I have a special guest today. His name is Montana Love, aka Montana Too Pretty, and basically he is here to spill the tea on what happened with him and Gervonta Davis. Both of these guys are big name boxers. Montana Love is undefeated in his weight category, and basically, you know, Gervonta was accused of doing some shady stuff, so I'm here to get that tea, so you guys are going to really enjoy this interview, so we're going to get ready to bring him on right now. Hey Tea Sippers, so we're out here with Montana Too Pretty Love. So I know a lot of you guys were sending me clips of his video that was going viral on social media. Everybody was talking about it. There was a big issue with him sparring with Gervonta Davis, and basically he went on this huge rant on Instagram that went viral. So I have him here, and I'm going to be interviewing him, and I want to get his side of the story about, you know, what happened and why he was so upset. So thank you so much for stopping in and interviewing with me, Montana. Could you just kind of explain to us like what all happened? It looked like it was a sparring situation.
Don't be aggressive, huh? Hey,
And from what I saw, it looked like they did a lot of editing, and that's what really bothered you.
Yeah, see, I was out there. We had sparred on a Monday. Me and Tank, we sparred Monday. And you know, he was cool work, but he was too little. You know what I'm saying? And I really had my way with him for real. Now I ain't gonna say I had my way, but I kicked it. I smoked him. You know what I'm saying? You know, and like I say, it was a Monday. Things got real heated in the gym. We got into it, you know. But after that, we squashed everything. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We squashed it. I'm there for a whole week. Well, they wanted the coach won't let us spar no more. You know, they was talking about I'm too big, and then we sparring like punching. Once I catch him, he told me, you get the crying, talking about I got on 14-ounce gloves, like I got little gloves on and everything. You know what I'm saying? It was just a whole bunch of, you know, BS going on. And then the coach, we squashed everything, right? I'm there all the way to Saturday.
Okay.
I'm there. Everything cool. There was nothing being said. No, it wasn't no type of bad blood. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. So I leave Saturday night, and as soon as I get to the airport, like my phone just gets to going crazy. Like everybody to calling me, and he come to find out he you know, made that little clip, little edit video and everything. He waited till I leave to post it. You know what I'm saying? I just couldn't respect it. Like, I was just there. We sparred on a Monday. I was there a whole week. You know what I'm saying? And I just smoked you. Like, in the sparring session, like, even in that video, you could tell, like, a lot of that stuff was blocked. And them was his biggest shots. And I walked through it. That video still not like no highlight video. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know,
it was a lot of jump cuts. You could tell it wasn't like a smooth video.
Let me get the footage and make my highlight video. It'd be crazy. I was kicking. You know what I'm saying? You would see the big difference. You know.
Right.
But you know, they photographer or whatnot. They got the footage. You know, it's day camp or whatnot. You know, they would not release the footage. I couldn't even see the footage. You know. Yeah. So it was just, I couldn't respect it. Then he tried to play like, you know, he trying to show to the world like, as if like he got out on me. That wasn't the case. Like I really smoked him like easy.
Right.
Easy.
And you're undefeated in your class. You haven't lost a fight yet. So
yes, I'm undefeated.
Right. So do you feel like he did this because we all know he has that big fight coming up April 21st? So do you feel like he did this to like get attention, to go viral, so people can, you know, to kind of hype up his fight?
Man, that can be a reason, and there's personal reasons too. Like prior, like a month before I even went out there, me and him had words before, and you know what I'm saying. It's just always been a little tension. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But they know I'm coming, so now what I'm doing is going down in weight. I'm going down to 135 pounds. He fight at 130 pounds, and I got I fight for these titles June 9th.
Mm-hmm.
The WBA, the WBC. That's gonna rank me top 15 or 12 in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And put me in position for the big title. So once I get that, we can make something happen. He'll have a title. He got a title fight coming up, and we can do a catchweight.
So you would be willing to fight him?
Oh no, I would love it. I would love it. I would love it.
So now, what made you get into boxing? Because it's not like the most popular sport like it was back in the day. Like, when Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson, was way more popular back then. I think it's coming, back in popularity, especially with like Floyd Mayweather and stuff like that. So what made you want to get into boxing, and how long have you been in the boxing game?
I've been boxing since I was a kid. I'm 5 years old. I used to be a kid. We used to always fight around the house and everything. You know what I'm saying? We used to always fight, and it was rough. Man. My mother, single mom, she just put us in the gym, and
to burn out that energy.
yeah, just to make it, try to do something positive with it, and that's what we're doing now. You know.
So you've been fighting since you was 5 in the gym then?
Yeah, I've been boxing for 17 years.
Oh wow. Okay. So what are some of the biggest fights that you've had?
My most recent fight was on Showtime, fought against Samuel T.
Mm-hmm.
I was 8-0 at the time. He was 12-1-1. He had beat a lot of up and coming prospects that was undefeated. And they thought the same was going to happen with me. I had took the fight on a 2-day notice. And I actually even first time in my career ever coming in on the B side. And we smoked them.
So I know you spend a lot of time in the gym, because I know we have been trying to get in contact since, everything went down this weekend. So, to a lot of people who don't see like the inner workings, they just see the fight. Everybody buys their ticket, they watch the fight. How much work do you put in on the back end? Like as far as like getting up in the morning, how many hours do you take to train and practice? Because people don't see that part of it.
Yeah, it's like a all day type thing. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday I worked out. I had 3 workouts yesterday. I get up 8 o'clock, 7 in the morning. Work. Coach T called. I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, but I get up 7 in the morning, 8 o'clock, and get to running or go to strength conditioning. It's different things. You know what I'm saying? Each day is different. It's a process, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work that's getting put in.
Right. So now,
they keep calling my phone.
Oh, okay. No, you're fine. So when is your next big fight? I know you said that you got some stuff coming up.
The next big fight is my first 10-round fight, June 9th in Erie, PA. I'm fighting for the WBA, the WBC American titles.
Okay. So June 9th
in Erie.
Okay. And then if you get that title, then at that point you said you'd be willing to go against Gervonta.
Once I get those titles, it rank me. It position you for the bigger stage. That's when you can actually, once you get up, in the top 10 in the world, then that's when the money fights, the big money fights. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And we're gonna be in position. Like we can even make that happen. Floyd got the power. He just fought an MMA fighter, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Fought a guy that never had a fight a day in his life. Floyd can make it happen if they really want it. You know what I'm saying?
And have you ever met Floyd before, or worked with him at all, or got any advice from him?
No, I never really worked with Floyd. I was down I trained up there a few times, whatnot in Vegas, but I never really worked with Floyd or anything like that. But I wouldn't mind. I ain't no bad blood towards the TMT or Floyd or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just the little girl they got. That's it.
So now I saw Adrian Broner in the video when y'all was in the gym. So have you spoken to him? Did he think anything about it? Because a lot of people were trying to tie him with it, but it didn't look like he had anything to do with the situation.
No. See, AB, he take the back seat on the situation. Like, AB just say, that was like, man, anybody in the gym would tell y'all that was there. Like, they say it was a wake up call for Tank, man. coaches, everybody say here's a wake up call for him. You know what I'm saying? Because he been sparring these bombs, like, you know, and having his way with them. But then they brought me down there. It was a whole nother, you know what I'm saying? It was a whole nother ball game.
Right.
And yeah. So he ain't, you know, that's what I'm telling you. Like he just in his feelings about something. You know, as you can see in the message, I tell them release the footage. They scared to release it. I'm telling you.
So they're not trying to release the full unedited version.
They got it. They got it. You know, they photographer. They got the whole thing. They don't want to release it.
So now, I know when you went on your rant and you was going off on Instagram, did he reply back? Because I know he's like, when people was going to his Instagram and were, you know, saying what you had said, he was kind of ignoring them and just kind of moving forward. But did he ever reply back to you or apologize or say anything about the situation?
No, I haven't spoke back to him. We had spoke for a minute, like, as you can see in the messages. So when I seen it, like, I messaged him instantly. Like, you know, that was... You know what I'm saying? I got on his ass. I got on his. You know, I don't want to cuss him on your thing, but I got on
fine.
Him. And you can see the messages on there.
Right.
But after that, I haven't spoke with him. You know, I know he's probably trying to focus in on that fight he has at the end of the month. Yeah. So. But
yeah, to me it looked like it was just.
He know what he did. That was a girl move he pulled. You know what I'm saying? That was a girl move. Like, I've been there a whole week. We sparred on a Monday. I've been there a whole week. Or you had all week to pull. You waited till I leave. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know that was a girl move.
It was definitely different. But what I've noticed, and what a lot of people are saying, that they're seeing boxers do more and more of this, where they're putting out these little like mini highlights for like YouTube and stuff like that. But they're only showing themselves in the best light.
Yeah. See, look, I really don't have a problem with fighters doing that. See, the thing is, though, is if you doing stuff like that, it got to really be a real highlight video.
Right.
You have to really smoke this guy. You know what I'm saying? Like if I do that, I'm posting it right there with the guy right there. Like, what's going? Okay, you know what just happened. You know what I'm saying? And you know, sometimes like, you know, a guy even comment under the video like, "Oh, I'm gonna get you back next time." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, stuff like that. But he fraud. That's a fraud move right there.
Right.
That ain't what happened. He putting out some false advertisement, and that's what I don't respect.
All right. Well, I'm glad that you were able to come on here and spill the tea and let us know what was going on, because I definitely wanted to get it directly from you, because it seemed like it was just, you know, people in the comment section, they're always going to have something to say. You know, the commentators.
I think one of the guys was live at the gym. You know, one of the sparring partners, I don't know. They seen it, but like, I think they got like the first round when he got the crying about my gloves and everything. Talking about I had on little gloves. No, that wasn't the case. 16 ounces, you know, and we, you know, like I said, he was cool work, but he was just too little. That's all.
Okay. Well, then, is there anything else you want to leave the audience with? Any type of advice?
Yeah, y'all go tell Floyd to tell them to make it happen, man.
That'd be awesome.
Tell Floyd to get with me and my people, man. Let's make it happen.
That'd be awesome. We need the next generation of boxers. You know what I'm saying? We need to get y'all out there and promote you guys. And I mean, I'm definitely down to help out any way I can, because I see the sport coming back more in popularity. You know, but I want it to be like how it was when I was a kid, when you had like the Tysons and the Holyfields. Like, it was like a big deal back then. So we got to get it back to where it was at once before.
Yeah, it's coming back. It's coming back. Boxing, you know, it's missing the stars. You got a lot of guys that's good, you know, that can fight, and it's just not like no superstar. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got to be able to do it all. You know what I'm saying? You got to have the look, the swag. A lot of these guys ain't even got no swag. They corny. They got money, they corny. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got it.
You definitely have to have a personality, because that's one thing people loved about Muhammad Ali, is he had that personality, that bigger than life personality.
Right.
On top of all his activism and everything else he did. So you definitely have to have that.
Yeah, you gotta have it. And a lot of these guys don't got it. They try too hard. You know what I'm saying? It's gotta be natural.
Right.
But my thing is, you know, get with Floyd. Tell him to get with Floyd. And let's make it happen. I know Floyd and him at odds right now, so let's make it happen, Floyd. Feed him to me. I'll knock him off the roster.
That'll be awesome. So where can people find you on social media, Montana?
On Instagram, Montana 2 Pretty Love, the number 2 all together.
Okay.
Facebook, Montana Love. Everything else, Montana Love.
Okay, you're on Twitter as well?
I think I'm gonna start getting on there. I made a Twitter long ago.
Okay.
I got the code, but I'm gonna get back on there.
So your thing is more Instagram, which makes sense with what you do. Because I like watching your Instagram videos, and you was doing like some punching moves out, and your arms were moving so fast. I was like, okay, get it. I was like, I do not want to get in the way of your punches.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, no,
thank you for the interview and everything.
Definitely.
In the future, if you guys ever want to work again, we can, just let me know.
Okay. I'll definitely do that. And if anything else comes up, definitely hit me up and let me know. We'll definitely get your story out there. Got to support you. Thank you so much. You have a good day.
You too.
All right. Bye.